Very good evening, guys. This is Yogendra from Forsk Coding School. Please confirm if you can hear me through yes and no. Okay, now I can see a lot of people responding back through yes and no options in the Zoom. Thank you, guys. Couple of guys responding back in the chat window as well. You can directly use yes and no button. So, that would be much better. Okay, cool, guys. And guys, am I clearly audible to all? Like, is sound level okay with you guys? Okay, cool, good. So guys, welcome again to Forsk Coding School. And this is the day one, right? Yesterday's session was labeled or called as day 0 because there was no teaching as such in the yesterday class, right? It was all talking about that, what is the version of the Python we are going to use, or, what are the various versions available, in Python. What are the different use cases, primary use cases of Python programming in the industry? That was the discussion, guys. So I told you that it is being used in data science, it is being used in automation, it is being used in web development. And then we talked about the tool as well, that which tool we are going to use for this session. So I told you that we would be using, which tool I was talking about, guys? It was a Spider, right? And I hope, most of you guys have already installed the Anaconda package. And within the Anaconda package, you will find the Spider. And I explained each and every step, in the yesterday's session. If you guys are using some other tool, that is also okay. You can use, a Jupyter, you can use PyCharm, you can use Google Colab, you can use RAPL, you can use any other online, platform. You can use VS Code. So anything is okay as long as you are comfortable in writing the code there. You know that how to use that tool, that is fine, right? So, as I told you as well, right? So now the recordings are available on the YouTube channel, Forsk Coding School. So yesterday's session is also uploaded now, and a lot of people have seen it or watch it there. So every day we are going to, upload the recorded sessions after the class. So in case if you miss it something, you can go back again and just watch the video or particular a part of the video where you miss something. So guys, if we talk about that, what we are going to do today. So I gave you a day-wise a schedule yesterday. So today, being the day one, we are going to focus on couple of things. We'll talk about data types in Python. Okay, what are the various data types? And if you are from C programming background, you would be much clear about it. But I'll explain what the data types are. We'll talk about how we can import the libraries in Python and how we can use them. That would be there. Then I will talk about that how we can take input from the user, right? So that would be there. So I'll talk about that as well. Then we'll talk about strings, if you are very new to programming, don't worry, as the things will come on the screen, you will clearly understand what I'm talking about. So don't worry if you are very new to it, but if you already know, I think these things would be very clear to you. So I'm going to talk about data types today. I'm going to talk about how to import various libraries. So I'll take a couple of examples on that. How to take input from the user. Obviously, when we take input, we'll talk about the output as well, that how you can use print statement to display the response, or if you want to give the masses to the user, then you can use a print statement. And then we'll talk about strings and methods around strings, that what are the various methods that we can use while dealing with the strings. So that is the agenda for today, guys, right? So guys, are you clear about that what we are going to cover today? And I'll try to keep it practical, right? And I told you yesterday as well, guys. So whenever I request you to share the feedback, request you to give the response, so I expect from all of you guys that you are with me, that you will respond whenever asked, right? And as usual, last half an hour would be for doubt session, where you can ask your questions, your queries. Yesterday, there was hell lot of queries. I think I answered almost 100 questions in yesterday's session. People had a lot of questions, right? Technical, non-technical, related to Python, not related to Python, right? A lot of things were there. I think that was the first day, so obviously people had a lot of questions around that. So now I think today we will get more focused on the Python side. So most of the questions I'm expecting that they will come from that part only. Okay, guys, now I'm moving, right? Now you will see my spider screen. And this is the tool that we are going to use. And I explained you that how we can use this tool. And just to start with a quick overview of this tool again, guys, this is the left side, of our tool. And this basically this left part is called the editor window. And in this editor window, we are going to write the code. All of the Python code, all of the Python programming files, they are saved with .py extension that was explained yesterday as well, right? So what I have done, guys, I have already created a new file with the name day_1.py, and I will write my entire code here for explanation purpose, right? So I will do the coding here. And guys, if you have, right, if you have system with you, if you have laptop with you, and the tool is already installed on your side, you can try to follow me, but you can just focus on what I'm telling you, and you can understand the concepts. Maybe the practice come later on, right? So after the class you can have your own practice, right? But if you are okay, if you are comfortable, you can do a practice along with me as well. So it depends, right? So how is your typing speed? How is your setup? Are you in a comfortable environment, or are you on the mobile only? So it depends on you that how you want to do it. And I told you guys that how you can create a new file yesterday as well, right? So you need to go to the file menu, and then you click on the new file, and then it will open a new file for you, and then you can rename it. You can save it with other names. I gave you the example yesterday that we saved a file with the name demo.py, if you guys remember that, right? So that's there. So I have already created a file, day1.py for you. And guys, if you remember from yesterday's discussion, that I gave you one example, one statement was written in this. I'm just increasing a font a little bit by just pressing a Control plus, and I wrote this print statement for you, right? And within the print, you want to write some message, and that message is basically called as a string, and that string is basically written within the double quotes. So guys, I wrote like this, that hello from Forsk, if you remember, that was the case. And how to run this statement, guys? What we did, we selected it, and then what we did, we pressed Shift Enter, right? And if Shift Enter is not working at your end, you can directly press F9 button, so on your keyboard. And now, guys, I'm going to run it. Just a minute. Okay, I select it, and pressing Shift Enter, and now this code is going to execute it, right? This is the single statement which I have already written, and there you see the output, guys. So this is the right side, and the right side window I told you is a multi-purpose window. Right now the tab that is enabled is console. This is called a console. I will explain the other windows later on, but as of now it's okay to start with from that part. So this is the case, guys, right? And we can have one more statement. I can write statements here as well, guys. So I'm writing on the console directly now. I'm not writing this statement on the editor window, guys. I can do, print 2 plus 3. So now 2 plus 3 is an expression, right? Plus is an operator. And, we have, two operands for it. 2 is there, 3 is there, and we just need to add them. And now we get the final output, and that is 5 is there. So you can use directly, a command prompt or console as well to write, simple statements. And I can write the print statement here as well. So see this, guys. I'm just doing this 2 plus 3. And now I can select both of these lines. So both lines are selected now. And now I'm going to press Shift Enter, or you can directly press F9. And now you will see response from both of the lines. So this is the first line being executed, and we see the result here. And this is the second line executed, and we see the outcome here. Okay, now see, guys, what I'm going to do now, and you have to look, you have to focus on the screen. In beginning of this statement, I'm putting extra character, and that character is hash. And now, guys, you see, right? If I put hash, right, you can see the color has changed. And now if I run this statement, guys, let's see, right? I select it and I run it. There you see, guys, what happens, right? Just a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to select it and see this. Okay. Let me clean it. I think some, okay, see, and this, guys, okay, and I'm just putting a statement here, see this, okay, and now I press Shift Enter, okay, see this, guys, okay. Now see what is happening, guys. We are not getting a message like this, which we were getting earlier. Now what we are getting, there is this message, nothing to execute, this cell is empty. Basically what we have done, we have put a hash here, and hash is working as a comment. So guys, this statement has become a comment, and if a statement has become a comment, it is not going to be executed. And that's why we do not see the response in the output. This has been committed, this line has been commented now, right? And if I remove the comment, guys, so now you can see this comment has been removed, and now you can see, we got the output back. So this is the way to put a single line comment. So guys, how to put a single line comment? Using hash. So this is the single line comment, one way, okay? The other way can be like this, that you use, a print statement here, and then you say 2 plus 3 here. You can put a comment in this line as well. That is called as inline comment. Here you see I'm putting a hash again, and this is inline comment, guys. So this line will execute it, obviously, but it is, there that why you are using this code. So comments are basically to clarify the code, that why you are writing the code. So it's always a good idea, it's always a good practice that you should always put a proper commenting, that why you're using this piece of code and what is the business logic around it, right? So guys, we are going to run it again. We'll see the output and see that we get a 5 there now. Okay, so that's there, guys. Now we can, okay, let me, guys, people are telling me, just, can you please repeat again? Okay, so I'm going to repeat it again, guys. Let me clear this screen on the right side. So what command you can use? We can use a clear command here, and there you see it's cleaned, right? That's there, guys. Now I'm going to use a print statement. Print is there, 2 plus 3 is there. I'm going to select it, and we see the output, okay? And now what we can do, we can write, see this, I can put a comment. So now this line has been commented, guys. It will not execute, right? It will not give the output. And now we run it and see this, we see nothing to execute, this cell is empty, right? So that is there. So that is the one way to put a comment. Okay, now I'm writing couple of print statements together, guys. So this is 2 plus 4 example. Let's see. This is, a print 2 into 2, let's say again. So this is 2 into 2. Okay, and now see, we run both of these statements. We get the output 6 and 4. Now, guys, I'm trying to put these two statements together under a comment. So we can do a multi-line commenting. And how to put a multi-line commenting? Multi-line commenting means that you are putting multiple statements under comment. So we can do this triple quotes, guys. We can do a triple quotes. So it's starting triple quote and ending triple quote. So here you use it and see this, guys, that's there. And now can you see, guys, these statements are now, commented. So this is a single line comment, and this is called as multi-line comment in Python. So guys, can you give me a feedback that did you get it? What the commenting is and how, how we can, use them, single line comment or a multi-line comment. Okay. So sometimes, right, we can write inline comment as well. Inline comment means you are writing a comment followed by, right? You are writing a comment followed by the statement itself. So I say print, right? And I say hello, right? And I can write a comment here as well, right? This. So, I can say greetings masses. I can say this, that this is a greetings masses. And now I can select it, guys, and I can run it. It will run successfully. We will see the output, hello is there, right? So a single line comment is this. Multi-line is comment this. So this is triple quote start and this is end triple quote. So whatever you write in between these triple quotes, that would be considered as a multi-line comment. So this is the multi-line comment, guys, right? And and this is our inline commenting. So guys, clear now? Things are better for you now? Someone was asking to repeat, right? So that's there. Okay. In case, guys, right? I'll talk about multi-line commenting later on when we talk about functions, right? Basically, these multi-line comments are called as doc string in Python sometimes, right? So these are called as doc strings, and I will talk more about them, right? I will talk about more about them while talking about functions, right? So these are the three ways, to put a comment. Guys, if your console is not working properly, right? If your console is not working properly, what you can do, maybe you can restart it. So guys, I'm going to this, top right window. I click here and see the guys restart kernel, right? So this is there. You can restart your kernel and things would be stable for you in case something is not working properly at your end. So I was talking about that, how you can restart your kernel. So you can go to this option and you can restart, see this. Okay, so that's there, guys. Now moving a little forward, guys, right? See this. Now have you used math.h in C programming, guys, right? Have you used math.h in C programming if you are from engineering background and you are into second year and third year, right? So I'm not expecting from the first year, guys, because things are still not very clear for them. So guys, if you remember, we can include a header file in C program like this. How we can do that? Hash include, right? Hash include math.h. This is the way, guys, what we used to do in C programming to include a math library, right? And that math library name is math.h, and .h are called as header files. They have already, a pre-written, functions, and we can directly use these functions. Okay, how we can do this in Python, right? How we can do this in Python. So guys, I'm talking about that how we are going to include a math library in Python. And here we do not use include statement, we use import statement, guys. So import, and what to import? Math library. So guys, this is importing the math library. Okay, now I'm going to select this statement and run it using Shift Enter or F9, and see this, guys. You can see, okay, just a minute. My things are still not clear because my kernel is giving some issue. Okay, let me start the kernel, guys. Just a minute if things are working in that case. Just hold on, guys. We are restarting the kernel. Yeah, import is a keyword here, guys. Import is a keyword, right? And so using import keyword, we are trying to import or trying to include a math library here. So let's see if things are working now. I'm just selecting it, and oh no, it's still giving me an issue. So guys, what I can do, I should restart my Spider. That would be much better. So let me, do that part. So guys, I'm just quitting it. So here I quit it. Okay, got it. And now I'm just going to launch it again, guys. So just hold on. So just a minute, guys. I'm launching it again, guys. So sometimes it happens that your Spider is not properly launched and it may not behave as expected. And that was happening with us also. So whenever we're trying to import a library, it was printing the previous statements, right? It was just giving the output of the previous statement, and that was not expected. So better to restart it again. So I'm just restarting this, guys. Yeah, guys, just please wait for 2 minutes and we'll start that. Yeah, thank you, Poonam. Spider takes a little time to start with, and Just hold on, guys. Our screen is back. My spider is back now. So let's increase the font in the meantime while it's get connected to the kernel. Okay, cool. And I think we can have this. Okay, guys. Okay, let me increase the font on the console as well. So I'm using, this as well. See this. Okay. Now, guys, I'm, doing one thing. Let's that we are going to import a math library in Python. So how to do that, guys? Import math, right? And now, see this, guys. I'm going to select it and run it. Oh, okay. We'll try one more thing. Now, guys, let me, if it works here, import math. Okay, this is successful now, guys. We imported the math library. And now I want to know that what are the various functions available in the math library that we can use. And for that purpose, guys, I'm going to use an inbuilt method from Python. The name of that method is dir. And in dir, I will pass on the name of my library. The name of my library is math. So let's see what is the response coming. So I'm selecting it and running it. So see this, guys. Can you see, guys, we get a lot of names here, and these are the names of the functions, and these functions are part of math library, and we can use these functions for our purpose as well. So how we can use them? So let's say I want to use this function sqrt. This is the function that you can see here, guys, right? That is the function. So guys, if the shift enter is not working for you, press F9 button, right? So I want to use this sqrt, guys, right? So dir is a method, inbuilt method in Python that will tell you that what are the various methods internally available in this library math, right? And that's why, this is telling us that these are the various functions available in math library, and I want to use this sqrt, for example, but I don't have any idea that how to use it. So we can, ask for a help, and that help will let us know that how we can use it. So how to call the help, guys? I'm going to say print, and I'm going to call the help method. So this is the help method, guys. And within the help, I will say, I'm interested to know more about sqrt function. So how to write that? Math dot. So I'm using dot, and then we have sqrt. And now, guys, let's see, we are going to run it and see what happens, right? And now see this, guys, we are running a help, and now we got a help. What it says, it returned the square root of x. What it is saying? It returns the square root of x, that whatever the value you give to this method, it will give you the square root. So how we can call this, guys? So let's call this now. We are going to call that method, guys, print. Okay, now we are directly running it. So how to run this? Math, that is our library name, now dot, okay, and now we are going to call the sqrt, and now I want to calculate the square root of 20, let's say, right? See this, and now this will give us the square root of 20. See this, guys, we got the square root here. See this, that is there, guys, right? So can you see, guys, we got the square root of 20. We can get any other value as well. Let's say we get a 16 here, we will get the square root here, guys. See this? Here we get it. 4.0, right? So that is there, guys. Now let's try to call one more function. Can you see, guys, we have one more function, POW. Okay, we want to know more about it. So what command we can use to know more about POW function, guys? What method we should call so that we can clearly get an idea, right, that how this function works. So we can call the help method. Okay, I'm calling the help method now. And within the help method, guys, right, I'm going to say math.pow, right? And now you can see this, guys, it should tell me that how this function is used. Okay, now can you see, guys, we get here POW and it says, right, it returns x to the power y. Guys, we have a 2 star here. That means power. So it says x to the power of y. So if I want to calculate 2 to the power 8, I want to calculate this, guys, right, 2 to the power 8. How I can call this function? I can call this function like this, math.pow, and now I need to pass the value of x, where x is 2, that is our base, and now we need to pass on the power as well, that is 8. So it would be like this, and now see this, guys, math.pow here, and we get okay. So guys, if you don't get the output, just call this print method here, guys. So print is here, and now we call the print method here. See this? And now this is 2 to the power 8 that we get. So guys, are you clear about that, how you can import the math library? How you can get to know that what are the various functions available in math library? So for that, we use dir method. After that, we call the help method to know, a specific detail of a particular function. And after that, we really called them. I called, sqrt method for you, and I called a POW method for you guys, right? So that is okay, guys. Can you see in the documentation, every time we are getting the slash? Slash is basically saying that you have only 2 parameters x and y. There is nothing beyond that, right? So you can just read it like that. So you can ignore this part. It is of no, for us, right? So guys, in some of the cases, print is not required. You can directly see what is output coming. But if it is not giving you the output, you can, use the print as statement. So I was using like this, math.pow 2 to the power 8 like that, right? And then we were getting the output here. So we got the output like that, right? So that is there, guys. Okay, now let's move and see what is happening next. Guys, now I'm going to tell you, right? Now I'm going to tell you that how we can take input from the user, because I have told you that how you can use print statement. So print is basically showing the output, right? Just if you want to print anything on the console, you can use print here. Are you guys getting that this is similar to printf statement, right? You used to have a printf statement in C programming, right? We have a print statement in Python. Okay, and now guys, after that, I told you that how you can import a library. You can use other, you can import other libraries as well. Don't worry, that is, we can import, like, we want to import a library called pandas that is used for data analytics. You can import this library as well, import pandas, right? That is also, so we can do, import of multiple libraries. Now I'm going to tell you guys that how we can take input from the user, how we can take input from the user. And for that, right, let me tell you that we need a method to take input from the user. And what is the method, guys? There is a called input method, right? And now when you want to take input from the user, call this method. This method will require a message that you want to show to the user, right? So I can say one message using double quote here, guys. And within the double quote, what I write, I say, please enter your city name. So let's say this is the message we want to show to the user, right? So this message will be shown to the user. User will put his or her city name. And once the name has been, read, we need to store it somewhere. So guys, I'm using a variable that will store the city name, and the name of that variable is city here, guys. So I'm going to run this statement, guys. So let's select it, and now we are going to run it, guys, and see what is happening. Okay, can you see, guys? We get a message, please enter your city name, right? Please enter your city name. And now I'm putting my city name. For example, let's say I put Jaipur. So now I enter, Jaipur. Okay, we got it. Now, guys, I go to Variable Explorer, right? So now this is the second tab, and see this, right? And now can you see there is a new variable city has been added here. We can print what the value it has. So what we can do, guys, we can print the value of this variable. So I can say print city and see this, guys, right? Oh, okay. It is asking me. I just need to. Okay, so that is there. Let me do a one more stuff of why that is okay. I'm just going to use this. Okay, so I'm just copying it, guys, from here, and I'll just try to, have it here. See this, guys. Please enter the city name, and we here. See this, guys. Sent city name here, and I, say Jaipur. So we got the Jaipur now. Okay. Now, guys, I have a magic for you. So for that purpose, what we do something like that. Print. Okay. And now I say city into 3. For example, see, guys, what happens. I say, a city into 3. What is this? Okay, let's run it, guys. This is statement. And what happens? Okay, it is taking, actually executing the previous statements as well. So I just need to enter this, Jaipur. And now, guys, can you see we get output like this, Jaipur, Jaipur, Jaipur. So Jaipur is getting printed 3 times. So guys, do got the idea that what this number is doing? Can you respond me, guys, in the chat window that what exactly this number is doing? What you say, guys? It is actually repeating the city name, right? It is repeating that name. So if I say 3, it will repeat, my city name 3 times. So that is just repeating. Okay. So that's there, guys. Now, I want to call one more method, guys. I want to call one more method. So let's focus on this now. See this, guys. Just a minute. So okay. So we are back here. Okay, see this. I'm going to print the city here. So that's Jaipur now, guys. You can see on the console. Okay, that's Jaipur. Okay. And now see, guys, I'm going to call a function called type. That is very important, guys, right? Type. And now I pass on my variable name, and the variable name is city. See this, guys. Okay, what it prints? It prints an output called str. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is this, guys, that my variable city, the name of my variable is city, is of type str, and str is called string, guys. That means the data type of my variable with the name city is str, right? So I can say something like that, right? the data type is str, right? So that's there, guys. And if you remember, guys, in your C programming classes, you used to calculate the length of a string. And if you remember, guys, there was a function called strlen in C programming to calculate the length. We have a new method here, guys. We have a new method here in Python that is known as len. Len is the name of method, and that will give us the length of a string. So guys, I'm passing the name of my variable city. So that will, give us the length of the string, right? So guys, see this, what is the length? It gives us 6. Why 6? Because city name is what? Jaipur. See this, guys, right? So now count it. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6. And that's why length of the string is, 6 here, guys. So guys, now you know how we can take input from the user. Let me take one more example. We are going to call the input method, guys, okay? And within the input, right, I can say enter your name, okay? So guys, I'm using console now, right? So enter your name. See this? And I'm, using a double quote here, guys. And to store the name, I use a variable, let's say name. So name is equal to this. See this, guys, right? And now it says enter name, and let's say enter my name Yogendra, and see this, guys. What is the length of my name? I can use alien method. I can pass on my variable name, and now see length of my name is 8 here, guys. Okay. The way we have used string, guys, we can use other data types as well. So now we are familiar with this data type, guys, right? Now we are familiar with this data type, and the data type that we are familiar now is str. We call this as a string, guys, right? We call this as a string. So guys, can you give me a feedback as of now that are things clear to you for now? Are things clear to you? You can use yes or no button, right? Okay, now I can see a lot of yes. Okay, guys, good to go. Okay, cool. Okay, right. I'll focus more on the input later on. Don't worry, right? As of now, I have covered it once, right? Right. So see this. Now, guys, let's focus on the screen again. What I do now, right? What I do now. So I'm just, removing it. I'll just use the part which is, being explained. Just a minute. Okay, guys, see. Now, guys, I'm going to put a statement like this, guys. A is equal to 10. See this, guys. A is equal to 10, right? See. What is the meaning of this? So let me, guys, run this statement. A is equal to 10. Okay. And now, can we print the value of A? So can we print the value of A, guys? So I use a print A, guys. So A is 10, right? I want to know that what is the data type of A. So guys, what method I can use? Can you tell me what are the method we can use to check the data type? So we can use a method called type. And now I need to pass on the name of my variable. This is A this time, and this is called int, guys. So guys, always remember, in Python, we do not explicitly mention the data type, right? Whatever the value you are assigning to a variable, right? If that value is integer, your variable become integer. If that value is float, your variable become float. If that value is a string, that variable become a string. If that value is Boolean, your variable become Boolean, right? So guys, if you are assigning an integer value to variable A, then the data type of my variable A becomes integer, and that you can see in the output. And if you guys got this concept, can you tell me that what would be the data type of this variable if I do something like b is equal to 2.3? Guys, can you respond me that what would be the type of this variable here, guys? Right, so there is no concept of double or long in Python. Either it's integer, guys, or either it's float, right? So guys, this is going to be a float. And can we check the type, guys? We can call this method b, and oh, okay, so it says b is not defined. Guys, we got an error, name error. It is saying that b is not defined. Why we got this error? Because I did not execute this statement. So I need to execute it once, right? And then, guys, I can check that what is the type of b. So here, guys, I see a type of b. Can you see, guys, we got a float here, right? Okay, let me declare one more variable for you guys. C is equal to true. Can you respond, guys, that what would be the data type in this case? This time we are assigning a Boolean value to it. It is not a char, guys. True or false are the Boolean values, right? So this is going to be a Boolean, right? So let me execute this, guys. Okay, and now I can do a type for a C, guys. So this is a Boolean value. Can you see, guys? Bool stands for Boolean, right? Okay, guys, one more thing coming up for you. This time, this is already known to you. D is equal to, for example, I say Corona. What would be the type, guys? What would be the type here? It is going to be str, right? Why? Because I have used double quotes, right? So basically this is a text and this is called as, str here, guys. So see this str, we get it. And now see this, guys, what is the type? D here, it is str. So, now I'll talk about more around strings. Don't worry about that, guys, right? So that is there. Okay, guys, have you heard about a null, right? Have you heard about the null? Yes, you got about that, right? Okay, guys, just listen. True and false are case sensitive. You cannot have like this, guys, true, this would be the wrong case. That will give an error to you, right? So you need to have a capital or you need to have a false like this, guys, right? This. Okay, guys, I'm going to declare a one more variable. E is equal to a none, guys, right? A none. Basically, what you see here, none is basically a null in C programming. This is equivalent to a null. So see this, guys, we got a null, right? So sometimes when you are not very sure that what kind of value you should assign to a variable in the beginning, right? Because you are not still, confident that what kind of value you are going to assign to this variable. And just to declare that, what you can do, guys, you can, name that variable and assign an initial value that would be none. And it has a specific data type, guys. So we are going to check what is the data type if you assign a none to a variable, guys. Very interesting part. So guys, we see, guys, on this is going to be a none type. None type means it's not integer, it's not float, it's not str, it's not Boolean, right? It is a separate data type in Python. So guys, can we have a quick review that what are the various data types, primitive data types, right? Supported in Python. So guys, what you got now, I'm going to use triple quotes, right? I'm going to use triple quotes that will work as a multi-line comment for us. So we are okay with integer, we are okay with str, we are okay with float, we are okay with Boolean, and we are okay with a none type, guys, right? So these are the primary, guys. None is an initial value, but the type of that variable is none type. So don't get confused with none and none type, guys, right? So none is a value, none type is a data type. Are you clear about it, guys? Yeah, none is also case sensitive, guys. None is also case sensitive. So guys, can you quickly respond through yes and no that yes, these are the data types in Python? प्रियंका, none तो एक initial value assign की गई है, but the data type given to that variable is none type, right? That is there. Okay, now I'm going to take, right? So these are the data types, guys. Okay, guys. Now let me take a next part, guys. So there is no double or long kind of a stuff, right? There is no double or long kind of a concept in Python, right? So case sensitive means, Praveen, that this and this, these are the two different things in terms of sensitivity, right? This is capital T and this is small t, right? So they will be treated as different values, right, Praveen? So these are called as case sensitive, right? Now, I have got a couple of questions, so now you will get answer to those questions in the next discussion, what I'm going to talk about now, guys, right? So let's see, guys. We are going to put a little more focus on the string side, guys. We are going to put a little more focus on the string side. So let's see what is happening there in that world. So now, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to declare a string with the variable name str1. And now str1 is equal to Forsk coding is school. For example, I say like this kind of example is there, guys. Forsk coding is school, right? Now see this, guys. str1 is equal to Forsk coding is school. See this? I'm going to select it and run it, guys. Okay. And now see what is the type. We already know that type of this variable would be str, right? So type of this variable is, see this, guys, str. Okay. I do one more thing, guys. I take a one more string with the name str2. And this time I'm using only single quote. Please all focus, guys. Please all focus on the screen, right? Forsk coding is school. And you can clearly see the difference, guys, that earlier I was using double quotes. This time I'm using single quote only. So let's run this statement as well. And now check for the type. So guys, I'm going to check the type for this. So I'm using a type function and I'm passing my variable name str2, and here you see, guys, str. Guys, even if you are using a single quote in Python, that data type is still str. It's not char. Don't get confused, right? So see this, guys. Okay, I'll take one more example for you. I'll take one thing, guys, like str3 is equal to double quote, but a single letter, guys. Double quote, but a single letter. Okay, so let me run this, guys. Right. So, and now I'll check again, guys. So I'm using console. Okay. And see this, guys, str3. And do you get the idea, guys? Right? This is again str. It's not char. There is no char data type in Python. Everything, even a single letter, even a single character is str in Python, guys, right? So that is there, guys. Okay. Now I'll take one more example for you. So str4 is equal to, this time I'm using a single quote, right? I'm using a single quote and I'm using a single letter. And now see this, guys, str4 is equal to this. And now I'm running it. And again, guys, you see this, I'm going to call the type function, right? And this str4, guys. Again, this is str. Guys, now there is some difference from the C programming in terms of data types. What is the difference that we can clearly see? There is no data type called char in Python. Right, guys? There is no char data type in Python. Everything is a string. Double quote, multiple letters. I take an example of that. Single quote, multiple letters. I took an example. That was str as well. this double quote, but a single letter, again str, a single quote, and single letter, again a str. All of these variables, str1, str2, str3, and str1, all of them are str string type in Python. So guys, please respond, give a feedback that now you got an idea that there is no char in Python, right? And all of these examples are from str only. All of them are from str only, right? Sometimes you have to unlearn as well some of the things, right? Sometimes you have to unlearn a couple of things. Okay, guys, if you are using type function here, if you are using a type function here and you are not getting the output, don't worry. You can use the print statement, and within the print you can call type and you can say str1. Then you will get the output as well, right? And that is there. Because I have got some issue with my spider. I'll fix it later on. I will fix it after the class. And that's why I'm using console. Guys, I'm using console to show you the outputs, right? So now, you know, that's there, guys. Guys, let me take one more explanation. The memory management in Python is very different from the C programming. And that's why we have no concept of long or double, right? In Python, the memory management is, you know, very different from C programming. And that's why, you know, there are a couple of, you know, differences, and we have to learn those differences, right? That is there. So in Python, there is no char. That should be clear now to everyone. Okay, now guys. Now guys, I take one example for you. So I'm just cleaning everything here, okay? And now see str1, okay, as equal to, I say, Forsk school, for example. Let's see, Forsk school. So this is our string, okay? See this. Now, guys, you already know that we can use alien method, right? We can use alien method to calculate the length of a string. So I say alien str1 here on my console, and the length comes out to be 12. Why 12 it is coming? Let's see, guys. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Space is also included, right? 6. This is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11, this is 12. So we have total number of letters as 12, right? So space is also actually you know, a letter, it's a character actually, right? So that's why, see this, guys. Now guys, what I'm telling you, let's see on this part. So I'll focus on the console here, guys. You know, we have a couple of things to understand very clearly. I'm using my variable str1, guys, see this, right? str1. And now I'm using a square bracket. And within the square bracket, I write a number. Let's say that number is 0. What is the meaning of this? Guys, please understand if you're not aware. It is saying that from variable str1, right, print the first letter. Print the first letter. And what is happening, guys, here? We are specifying the index here, right? We are specifying the index here, and index in Python starts with 0. So when I say 0, it will print the first letter from my string str1. So what will be printed out in that case? My first letter is clearly seen, guys. This is F here, capital F here, guys, right? This is not a small f, it is capital F. So we will get an output like that. So see this, guys, I'm just printing it. See, we got it, F here. And you can see, guys, in the output, we are getting it a single quote, right? So whenever you print a string, you will see a single quote here, right? But when I do print, actually, you will not see the single quote. Guys, when I am only using this str1 index 0, right, you are getting single quotes here, but when I'm using print, right, when I'm using print and str1 and see this guys, right, when I'm using this only, you will see guys, I'm getting F only. There is no single quote now, right? So when you are using print, you don't get a single quote or double quote, but when you are not using print, you will see like this, right? So that will give an indicator that this is a string action, right? See, so guys, index will start from 0, not 1. So guys, can you tell me that what will be the output if I say something like that, str1, and this time I say 2 for you guys? What you say? What would be the output in that case? Right? So a lot of people are responding back that this says that index 2, right, value would be printed. And what is that index 2, guys? Now see guys, this is index 0, okay? This is index 0, and this is index 1, guys, and this is index 2. And that's why if you are trying to print what is at index 2, it will print R for you guys. It will print R, only a single letter, because you are only giving a single, index here. You are giving only a single index here, guys, right? Okay, now guys, do one more thing. str1 this time, guys, again, listen, we have interesting stories coming up here. See this, str1, and this time, guys, I say 0, okay? So I start from 0, guys, right? And now I say colon, guys. This is a colon, guys, right? And now I say 5. Listen, guys, this is specifying a range, right? Now it will print more than one letter. What it will print, guys? It will start from index 0 and go up to index 4 only, guys. It will go up to index 4 only, right? 5 is excluded. It will take 0, it will take 1, it will take 2, it will take 3, and it will take 4, guys. And that's why when I print it, you will see the output FORSK. Why? Because you can see it here on the screen, guys. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So that is covered, here. This is like case where we are specifying, right? We are specifying a range here, guys. So this value will never be printed. This is always excluded, but this is included, guys. This is included. Can we take one more example, guys? And now can you respond? str1, guys, okay? And this time I'm starting from 0, right? And now I say, for example, 7. What would be the output in this case, guys? What would be the output in that case? So it will take 0, it will take 1, it will take 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It will go up to 6 only, guys, right? It will go up to, it will print the entire, substring, guys. So it will print this, part, guys. So it will take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will go up to 6. So we will get Forsk, then a space, and then S, right? So we get this part as well. Right, guys? Okay. Now, a couple of variations, couple of flavors, couple of variables, variations onto this program, guys, right? See this, str1, guys, okay? And within the str, guys, I do not specify the start and I directly use the colon. See this, guys, I'm directly using the colon and I'm saying 4. See this, that's it. Will it give an error or will it give an output, right? So guys, what is happening here? See this, we get an output here, we got the output. What is happening, guys? When we do not specify the start index, guys, in this case, we have not specified any value before column. We have not specified the start index. If you do not specify the start index, it starts from 0, guys. If you do not specify the start index, it starts from 0. So how it will go then, guys? it will go from 0, 1, 2, and 3. It will go up to 3 only, and that's why you get FORS. Okay. Okay, now let's do one more thing, guys. We have another variation to this. This time I will not specify the AND. Now, guys, I'm changing it, and now I'm saying, I say, let's say, a 1, let's say 4, and then I say colon. Okay, guys, after the column, I'm not specifying anything. What would be the output in this case? This case, I have started the starting index, guys. I have given the starting. So that means it will start printing from index 4, right? It will start printing from, index 4, guys. And what is at the index 4, guys? This is 0, so that would be excluded. It will not come in the printing. This is 1, guys. This is 2. This is 3. So it will start printing from index 4. So index 4 is K. So it will take everything and print up to the end of a string. That means if you do not specify the end, it completes the entire string, but will start from this only, right? So if you do not specify the AND index, it goes up to the completion of a string. Okay, I can take one more example, guys. str1 1 colon 4. Guys, can you give me the output in this case? What would be the output in this case, guys? What do you say? What would be the output? In this case, guys, you can clearly understand now that 1 is the starting index, and it will go up to 3 only, right? So it will print 1, 2, and 3. So that means it will print only ORS, and that's why you get the ORS only, guys, right? Okay, now, guys, one more thing. I'm coming up with a new flavor now, right, guys? I'm coming with a new flavor now, and what it does, see this, guys. I'm using, this time, let me write this, str1. Okay, I will use a print statement here. And now in the str1, guys, what I'm doing, I'm saying that start from index 0. So I say 0 here. I'm saying that go up to index 10. So basically it will go up to 9 only because 10 is excluded. And I'm using one more column, guys, here. One more column. And now see this, guys, I put a number here, 2, for example. What is the meaning? What is the output in this case? What is the output in this case? See this, guys, I have declared str1, which is Forsk school. And now I'm using this, guys. This is a one more variation to our indexing concept in Python, guys. Sometimes indexing is also called as slicing in Python, guys. Sometimes indexing is also called as slicing, guys. We call it as slicing. Now, guys, what is happening in this case? So let's see, guys, run it. And what happens in this case? Let's run it, guys. What we get? We are getting this. What is this output? Let's see, guys. What is this output? Let's see what is happening in that case. Basically, understand this, guys. It will start from 0 and go up to index 9. That part is done. That part is well known to us. But within this range, what is this third parameter? This third parameter specifies the step. This parameter specifies the step. That means it is saying that take every second character, take every second letter, right? So now what we'll do, it will take 0, right, and then skip 1, then take a 2, then skip 3, then take 4, then skip next, and so on, and it will go up to 9. So that's why, guys, right, what is the selection from 0 to 9? First we need to check it out, guys. This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is the case that will give this part. So, guys, this part will fetch this substring. Okay, now because of this step, what will happen, guys? It will print F, but this would be deleted. It will not print, so we are removing this. Then R will be printed, but S not will be printed, so we are removing this as well. Then K will be printed, then the space will be removed, so this will not be printed. Then S will be printed, guys, right? S will be printed, and C would be left, guys. See this, guys, right? And now what happens, guys, after the H, this is also left, right? We need to skip this as well, and we complete capital R, F, R, K, S, H. Guys, did you get this idea that what this number is doing? This is a stepping. This is kind of a hopping, that you have to take every second letter. You have to take every second letter from that. Guys, बताइए समझ में आया क्या ये stepping वाला feature? Did you get the idea, guys, around it? I'll take one more example. Don't worry if you don't get it, right? Okay, cool, got it. Now, see, guys, let's take this part. Basically, let me explain through this. I think that would be much better here, guys. I'm coming here on my, see this, guys. String here, so I'm just specifying, let's say this is, guys, Forsk, Forsk, okay? This is the index 0, guys. This is the index 1, this is the index 2, this is the index 3, and this is the index 4, okay? And now let's say this is str1, okay? And when I say str1 and I say 0 colon, and let's say I say 3, okay, what will happen in this case? Basically, this is the start index. This is the start index, and this is the end index. So what would be selected in this case, guys? It will only select this part to this part, because 3 is excluded. It will take 0, it will take 1, it will take a 2. So only which part is selected, guys? This part is selected, this part, okay? Now I'm using a one more column, and I'm using stepping. So this part, right, whatever value we here is called as step, guys, right? So if I say 1 here, guys, if I say 1 here, that means you have to take every letter. So you have to print F as well, you have to print O as well, and you have to print R as well. So output of this would be FOR. Okay, what happens if I do something like that? str0 colon 3, and then stepping is 2. In this case, guys, this is the start index, this is the end index, this is the step. So now we have to take every second. So this is, I'm currently at here. Now I will take second. Now I will skip this, guys, right? In this case, the output would be FR. So this is called as stepping. Uchalna kitna hai, right? You have to take every second, index into the count. It can be 3, it can be 4, right? It's all like, what you want from that. This here now, that how we are using this part, right? So that is there, guys. You got the idea, guys, right? So that is there, right? So that is there. So now, guys, okay. In Python, we have a one more interesting factor, guys. In Python, we have a very, one more interesting, guys. You know that I'm using 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as, indexing. This indexing is known as forward indexing, guys, right? Forward indexing. The forward indexing, guys, right? That is known as forward indexing or positive indexing, right? Positive indexing. But we have a negative or reverse indexing as well in Python. We have a negative or reverse indexing in Python, guys. So what happens in that case? In this case, guys, the last, letter has a -1 as indexing. This would be -2, this would be -3, this would be -4, and this would be -5, guys. So let me show you one image for that. So see this, guys, image is coming for you. Can you see, guys? We have a string called Monty string called Monty Python. You can see, guys, the indexing is starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11. Okay. And when you select indexing starting from 6 colon 10, that means it will only select 6, then 7, then 8, and then 9. That's why you see a gray area here, right? Because that is showing the selection. Now in the bottom part, you can see, guys, that we have one more indexing sequence, but that is negative. And now in that case, this last letter has index -1, then -2, -3, -4, -6, and so on. That means we can also use a negative indexing in Python, right? And now you can see this example as well, guys. Here we are using negative indexing, and what we have used as the start index, we have used -12, and end index is -7, right? And now it will start from -12, then -11, then -10, then -9, and then -8 only, right? Because -7 would be excluded. Ek pehle kam ho jata hai na? So that is the case, guys. So we can use a negative indexing as well. So guys, can you respond me that what would be the output if I write something like that in my example? What would be the output if I write str1 -1? So this time I've specified index -1, guys. So -1 means, what is the meaning of -1? In this case, guys, I told you that this letter will have an index -1, this would be -2, this would be -3, and this would be -3, and so on. So ulta chal rahe hain, right? So -1 means printing the last letter, right? Printing the last letter. Only one letter would be printed, guys. Only one letter would be printed, right? And see this, guys, what happens in this case. We are getting, L only, small l. Which one? This L. Okay, what will happen, guys, if I say -2 for now? If I say -2, what would be the case? -1 means last character. -2 means second last character. -3 means third last character. And now we'll get O as well, guys, right? So that is there for you. So see this, guys, that is there, right? So, that is, we are doing it here now. Now, guys, right? And now you can experiment a lot of things at your end as well, right? You can have, you can play around with different, indexes and see what the output is coming. I have given you the basic idea at how the things are working, guys. Okay. Okay, let me take one more example, guys. Let me take one more example. If I say str1, so what is the str1? This is the str1, guys. Please focus on the console. Forsk school. Okay, what happens if I say str1? I do not specify anything. I do not specify the start index. I do not specify the end index as well. What will be the output in that case? It will print the whole string. It will print the entire string, guys, right? Because you have not specified a start. That means it will start from 0. You have not specified the index. That means it will cover the entire string, and that's why it will print the entire string as well. Okay, guys, what happens if I say like this? If I say one more, guys, one more colon, and then I say 1, what would be the case in that case, guys? What would be the output? I did not specify the start. That means it will start from 0. I did not specify the end, and that means it will take, the full string. And then step is 1, guys. That means we have to count every, a letter, right? We have to print every letter, right? So that is, guys, Forsk school, right? That is there. Okay, what would be the output if I say 2 here, guys? What would be the output if I say 2 here? What would be the output, guys, if it is the 2 here? In this case, guys, we have to skip, right? So we have to consider only every second character, so it will take a jump, right? So we will get, F, R, K, S, O, this is, that is the output, guys. Okay, now as the last, from this, guys, as the last learning from this indexing or slicing concept, and then we'll move to the next part. Guys, this time what I'm doing a stepping in the reverse direction. I'm not taking 1, I'm not taking 2, I'm taking -1 in this case, guys, right? -1 means you need to travel in the reverse order. You need to travel in the reverse direction, guys. So what will happen, guys? Now we will go into the reverse order. And in this case, our last letter will print first. So what will happen, guys? Basically, we are trying to reverse a string in this case, right? We are trying to reverse a string in this case, right? And now what will happen, guys? See this, what happens, right? Basically, this is printing the entire string but in the reverse order. गाइज इसने एक तरह से क्या कर दिया है, हमारी स्ट्रिंग को उल्टा प्रिंट करवाया है जब आप स्टेपिंग क्या ले रहे हो, राइट, व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग इट -1, right? So basically, Rahul, this it's not double column, guys. This is basically start index, this is the end index, right, and this is the stepping, right? And Rahul, in double quote means it's not a double, a column. Basically, it is just saying that, it is the start. So, it is the start here, guys. So if I take this, so this is kind of a start, this is end, and this is a step, right? And if you do not specify the start, what will happen? We will get this. If you do not specify the end, what will happen? It will like this. And you just say 1, it will like this. If you say like -1, it would be like that. So this is the case, guys, right? This is, so Ashish Kundu, this is just saying like take the entire string, but the step is 2. So that means it will cover the full string, but will only alternate characters would be printed, right? So that is there, guys. Okay, now guys, listen, just a minute. Avinav, I'll take your question later on. Just hold on, please, right? Yeah, Supriya, thank you. Yeah, don't worry, Avinav. So guys, what is feedback so far? Are you guys enjoying it? Guys, are you getting it? Today my spider is giving a little problem to me, so I'm a little handicapped in explaining a couple of things, but I think you will enjoy it. I have managed to keep keep you engaged. Yeah. Okay. So okay, guys. Now. Just hold on. I have a couple of more things to for you guys, and then we'll come to the question answer session. Don't worry, right? We'll take every question from you. You will enjoy it. I'll keep it very interactive, very practical. Will not go through any boring slides and kind of that, right? Now, guys, a couple of interesting and couple of important concepts coming in the string only, the string part only, guys, right? Now listen to me and then you will understand this part. Now I'm going to take str1 is equal to Forsk. Guys, see this, str1 is equal to Forsk. Okay, we already know now that this is a str, so I can use str type str1. So this shows that the data type is str. I can get to know what is the length of my string. This is usual story for me now. The length is 5, and I can play around with the index as well. So it will print the first letter from str1, and now the first letter is this. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, couple of things for you, right? And what is that? let's say I want to know, right? I want to know that what is the, index given to k. So let's say I write str1 here, guys, and this is Forsk, right? This is Forsk. See this. So just a minute, I'll remove everything, and this is just here, guys. Okay, now guys, you know that we know the forward indexing. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. And in the reverse indexing, guys, you know that this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, this is -4, and this is -5, right? So on. And now, guys, what I'm saying to you, that I want to know that what is the index given to this R, for example. I want to know that what is the, okay, visually we can get to know that, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So visually we know that the index of R is 2. Nikita, it's not 3, right? So this is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. But I want to know programmatically that what is the method in Python, right? What is the method in Python through which I can get to know? And for that, guys, I can do one index. Any method that we can apply on a string, we have to follow this dot mechanism, guys. We have to follow this dot mechanism, right? And now in the index, I can specify that for which letter I'm interested to know the index. So I want to know that what is the index given to R. And see this, guys, the index to R is 2. That is 2 here, guys. It's a 2 here, right? So index given to R is 2. Okay. I don't know what are the various methods that I can use with the strings. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you do not have idea, so guys, always remember that whenever you get a response in terms of index, it will always print you the positive index, not -3 or something like that. In the printing, it will always print you the positive indexes, guys, right? It will always print you the positive indexes. And if you want the negative index, you will have to manage it on your own. You can write your own code and you can convert it into a negative index as well, right? That is there. Now, guys, it's not necessary that you always use a single quote. You can use a double quote as well. So I use a double quote this time, guys. The answer remains the same. It is not going to change for me, right? So that is there, right? So we can use single quote or double quote or whatever it is, right? So that would be there. Now, guys, what happens, right? What happens if we have a string like this? That is Forsk, for example, Forsk rising. Let's say I write this, Forsk rising, right? And now, guys, now I want to know the index, guys. Now I want to know what happens in that case. If I say that give me the index of R, which index would be returned to me? Will I get an index of this R? Or will I get an index of this R? Let's say I keep this R small, actually, let's say, right? So I keep this R, guys, because it is a case sensitive, right? So I need to keep R. So which index I will get? I will get the index of first one, not the second one. I will get the index of first occurrence, right? I will get the index of first occurrence only, not but I can get to know that how many R I have in my str1. So what I can do, guys, str1 dot count. And what you are trying to count, how many R we have. So what I need to write here, guys, I need to write here like this. I want to know that how many R comes in my str1. And see this, guys, we get a 2 here, right? We get a 2 here. See this, guys, okay? Now, guys, couple of things coming for you, and they are very important, right? And understand that part. What I was telling you, that you want to know that what are the various methods that we can apply on a string, right? I told you that we can use count method. I told you that we can use index method, but that list must be, you know, bigger than only 2 functions. So how can I get to know that what are the various methods that I can apply on my string? And for that purpose, guys, we have already used the dir method, dir. And within the dir, what I can do, guys, I can pass on the name of str1, that is, you know, or I can pass on the data type directly. So what is the data type directly, guys? Str. So it will give me, right, guys, you remember what we did in the beginning, that we use dir method to know that what are the various methods in math library. This time we want to know that what are the various methods in str. So I can say str here, guys, right? And now you can see this. str is the data type, you know, guys, and this is the list of those methods that I can apply. Can you see, guys? You know, this is the method. So I used count method for you, right? Can you get, I can use couple of other methods as well. So let's say I want to know the function upper, for example. Do you see upper method somewhere, guys? Yes, upper method is there, right? And what happens, guys, if I want to know more about upper method? I don't know how to call upper method. What I can do, guys, in that case? I told you in the beginning that if you don't know about any method, you can call help, right? So how to call the help, guys? Now, guys, I'm just, you know, help here, okay? And now in the help, what I need to do, guys? Upper method. How to call that upper method? Guys, I can do str dot upper, right? And see this, guys, what happens in this case? We get a help here. And now what it is saying, return a copy of the string converted to uppercase. Guys, please listen carefully and read this statement which is selected on your screen. It says it returns a copy. Guys, it returns a copy. It doesn't return the original string. It returns the copy only, guys. It returns the copy, and that is a very important statement to make. We have a huge discussion there. So, guys, it returns a copy of the string, and that's why, guys, what happens if I call the upper? So, for me, what is str1, guys? str1 is this. And now I need to call the method. How to call this, guys? My variable name, that is str1. What to do now? Dot method. What to do now? Upper method. How to call it? Close the parenthesis, guys. And now, see this, guys. Okay, now I will tell you what is the meaning of this, right? A copy. Why it is saying that it is a copy? Why it is not saying that it is the original string? See this, guys. We got the output that every letter has been, you know, a convert called upper method. But does it change my original string as well? No, it does not change my original string. And now I show you, guys, my original string is as it is. Original string is as it is. It will never change my original string, guys. Why it will never change the original string? Because strings in Python are read-only. Guys, you know what I say? I'm writing here, guys, right? Strings in Python are read-only, guys, are read-only. And those things which are read-only in Python, they are called as immutable, guys. What we call them as? We call them as immutable. So strings are immutable, right, guys? Strings are immutable. Strings are read-only, and that's why when you call a function, when you call a method, it never changes the original string. It will only change the copy. It will only create a copy for you. And when I call this str1 dot let's say lower, guys, you know, we got a new method lower, and see this, everything got converted into a small case, right? But your original string remains same. See this, guys, we have a capital F here, right? So, guys, mind it clearly. Strings are read-only in Python. Strings are read-only in Python. Okay, guys, if that is the case, what will happen if I do something like that? So see this, guys, I'm you know, using editor window now, str1, okay? And now, guys, what is this? What will happen if I do this? str1 index 0, that means it will print me the first letter, and that first letter is basically capital F, right? You remember this one? This, it will print the capital F. Okay, now guys, what I want to do, I want to assign a new letter here. And for assignment, what you do, you use the assignment operator. So this is the assignment operator we have. And instead of capital F, I want to replace it, right? I want to change it. I want to overwrite it using something other. So let's say I use a small f here. Guys, will this statement work? Is this allowed in Python? Do we have an understanding that, will it work? Guys, what do you say, guys? Will it work? No, it will not work. Why it will not work? Because I have given you a statement that strings are read-only in Python. They are immutable. You cannot do this overwriting. You cannot change the content once initialized. And that's why, guys, when you try to run this code, what the error comes, guys? The str object does not support item assignment. Why we got the error? The meaning of this statement is this, that you cannot change a string once initialized. You can never do it. And that's why we were not able to overwrite. We were not able to replace capital F with a small f. Okay, then what we can do in that case? Okay, we can do a couple of things here. We can call a replace method. That will create a copy. So how we can call a replace method, guys? str1 dot replace. Okay, and within the replace, what you want to replace? I want to replace a capital F with this, guys. And now see this, guys, what will happen? We get the output. We got a small f here, but original string remains same. So see this, guys. We have this str1 is still same. So what we can do, guys, we can keep the output in another string. So what we can do, guys, we can do this like this: str2 is equal to str1 dot replace. And now what to replace? Capital F with what? A small f. So we have, this guys here and here. So now you will see, guys, str2 is this, str1 is this, right? And sometimes what people do, they do this as well, guys. They do this as well. What will they will do? They will operate on the str1 and assign it back to str1. Guys, that may also happen. They will operate on str1, and whatever the output comes, it will replace the str1. You can replace the entire string, but not the part. So this is possible. In this case, what happens? Your previous data is gone. You have no access to the previous data now. Only you have is the new data. So now you can see you have the new data, but your original data, that was the capital F here, right? It's gone now. You cannot access it because what you did, you overwrote on the same variable, guys. You overwrote on the same variable. And that's why we got it like this. Guys, are you with me? Guys, do you understand what we are talking about, what we are discussing? Okay. Now, guys, I will take 5-10 minutes more, right? I will, take 5-10 minutes more, and then, I will close the discussion for today, and then, open this part as well. So, guys, okay, if you don't get this line, this command line 86, let me explain you what is happening, guys. See this, guys. This is something like, this is str1 is equal to Forsk, right? So as of now, str1 is this. And now what will happen, guys, if I say str1 is equal to Jaipur? In this case, what will happen, guys? Whatever is already written at str1 will be overwritten now, guys, right? And this would be the case. That would be the case, guys. So now your original data is lost. You cannot access this string Forsk again because you have overwritten it. And why this is happening, guys? This is very simple in terms of visual explanation. Let me tell you how it is happening. See this, guys, here. We have this. In the memory, what we did, guys, in the memory somewhere, what we Okay, and we have str1 here. So this time str1 is pointing to this. That's it, simple, right? And now what happened, guys? In the next statement, what you are doing, str1 is equal to Jaipur. In this case, what happens, guys? This Jaipur gets stored here. So Jaipur is here. And now this pointer basically, or this reference which was earlier pointing to Forsk, is removed from here, and this str now points to this Jaipur. So guys, what happened now? We lost the access to this data now, right? Now we cannot access it because now str1, which was earlier pointing to this, has been reassigned to something else, right? you know uh, we did not access, we were not able to access this. So that is the simple case happening, guys, right? And one more case, as strings are read only, right? That they cannot be changed. Read only cheezon ko, whatever you call as read only in Python, they are also called as immutable. So immutable means read only, you cannot change them. That is there, Krati, right? So see this. So is that clear, guys? Is that clear now? And Paul, is that clear to you what I was talking about? Okay. So now coming back, guys, I'm coming back to my spider window. Two, three things. Just, in fact, only two things, not three even. See this. Guys, I want to explain two methods that are really important for you. Can you see, guys, we have a method split here. Can you see, guys, a split? This is a split method. So I want to explain this split method to you, and I also want to explain one more method called join. These are the two methods, guys, I want to explain to you. Okay. And now see, so we want to know what the split and join, right? So can we get a help from help, guys? Yes, we can get help. How to call a help for split, guys? So I'm going to call help on str.split, guys. See this, str.split, and what it does. See this. Oh, a lot of things coming up, right? But anyway, it is saying return a list of words. See this, guys. It is saying that if you call a split method, right, it will return a list of the words in the string using a separator. Okay, how it works, let me explain it through an example now, guys. So now, guys, I'm doing it str Amar, Akbar, Anthony. So this is the case, guys. We have a string, and within that string I have used three words: Amar, first word; Akbar, second word; Anthony, a third word, guys, right? So we have str1 here. See this. Now, guys, I'm calling the split method str1.split, and guys, I'm just closing it, and see what happens, what we get in the output, guys. Can you see, guys? In the output, we are getting a array-like structure. Guys, do you remember from your C programming days that this is an array? And this array actually contains three words, right? And basically, this array is called as list in Python. What do you call this, guys? This is called as list in Python. So you can, you can have a close resemblance that what you see as arrays in C programming, we have list here. And in the list now, guys, you have str1. Second item is the second word that we had in the string. And the third item is the third word that we had in the string. What happened in that case? When you apply a split method, basically, right? When you apply a split method, what happened, guys? When you apply a split method, this happened, something like this happened there, that we have str1, guys, here. And now this is Amar, this is Akbar, and this is Anthony. Right, guys? And when you do str1 dot split, so it's split means it is going to divide my str. So what will do? It will split. How to split? It will look at the spaces. So this is the one space, guys, and this is one more space. So now you can see by putting kind of a boundary here and by putting a boundary here, guys, right? This got divided into three parts. So this is the first part, this is the second part, and this is the third part. So what happened, guys? It got stored in an array. So this is the array, guys. So how come the first item will come? So first item will come here, Amar. We have a comma then. Then the second item will come. It will come from here, guys, Akbar, right? See this. And then we have the third item, Anthony. So that's why you got this. So this was the string, guys, and this is the list, guys. List is similar to arrays in C programming. So basically this does a splitting, right? This does a splitting, guys. So guys, when you put a bracket, guys, right? When you put a bracket, that means you are calling a method, right? You're calling a method. This is the way that you are calling the function. You are not just checking the functionality, right? So when we call this in the help, guys, can you see I did not apply the parenthesis here, but while calling, I'm actually putting the parenthesis here, Nistha, right? So that's why we have to do it every time. So whenever we are calling upper and lower, every time we are putting the parenthesis here, guys. Guys, I have, so they are same, Pratyaksh, right? They are same as of now. You can take them same. Guys, can you give me a output if I have something like this, Forsk Jaipur, right? If I have something like that, guys, what will happen if I say str1 dot split? Guys, what would be the output? Can you respond in the chat window, please? Forsk Jaipur, what would be the case, guys? How many items we will get in the list? How many items we will get in a list? We will get 2 items, right? First item would be Forsk and the second item would be Jaipur. So we will get a list, see this, guys, right? Now, guys, as a last method for today, guys, you can see, guys, here, right, that to split a string into a list, we are using a split method. But we can call an opposite method as well. Guys, I'm talking about an opposite method of a split. A split method was doing that, it was converting your str1 data into a list. Now I'm going to talk about a new method. What will it do? It will join my list, guys. It will join my list and again recreate the string. And that method is known as join. Guys, that method is known as join. So what will the join do? Join will actually join all of these words which are separated now in the list, and it will make a single string, guys, right? It will make a single string. So what happens, guys, if I have a list like this? So I'm going to have a list, guys, like this, and in the list what I have, guys, kind of India, okay, I say under, okay, I say lockdown. So guys, this is list, you know it now, because this is array-like structure. This is the first item in the index, this is the second item in the index, in the list, this is the third item in the list, and I'll just remove everything for clarity and keep that line only. So just a minute, guys. So now you can see list 1, we got it, and now I can check for the type as well. What is the type of my this variable? This is list. And now, guys, what I'm doing, I'm going to join it. So how to join it, guys? So I'm going to call a join method. See this, guys, join. Okay, what to join? I want to join my list. Okay, I got it. But how to join it? how should I join, each and every item? So I say that you can join them. So I'm using a dot that is coming before join, and I'm just saying that join using a star, for example, right? So what it will do, guys, it will join the list one items, and while joining, it will put in, a star in between, right? It's kind of a sandwich, right? That between the two bread, you have put something, so that is something there. So guys, you will have item one, then a star, then item two, then a star, then item three. So that would be the output, guys. See this, guys? Can you see? India star lockdown, under lockdown. Can we use something else as as a joiner? Yes, I can use a space only. So I'm removing this star, guys, and I'm using a space. Guys, see this space. This is the space, guys. This is the space, right? So now it will put a space in between, and now you can see India under lockdown, right, guys? So guys, that's it from my side. It was a long session, although, but I think, things must be clear at your end now. And I think at least you should be able to get 70 to 80%. It is very normal that you will not understand 100%. And for that reason, we are uploading the videos as well. So that, for later on, you can, use and watch those videos, right? So that is there, guys. What you can do, Krish, you can go to that specific part of the video and you can just watch it again. It would be very clear to you. So that is there. So Smriti Ranjan, basically that gives the type of your basically that prints the data type of list one. The data type is list. I will talk about list on the third day, right? I will talk about the list on the third day, guys, right? So that is, the case, guys. I know, guys, it was a little heavy for you, right? There is no care, Krish. There is no care in Python. Don't worry about the care now, right? Everything is str. Whether it's a single character or multiple character, everything would be treated as a string in Python, Krish, right? Everything would be treated as a string, this. So that's there, guys, right? So, so guys, always remember, a split happens on a string, guys, right? So that's why we did str1 dot split. But join happens on list, right? And what we are doing, guys, we are calling a join method. What to join? List one, right? And then we'll get a string output, guys. So that's there, guys. Right? Okay, what will happen if we do something like that? Okay, one more interesting story, guys. str. For example, let's see, str1 is equal to Forsk. See this, guys. Don't get confused what I have told you. It's just a experiment for you. And now, guys, I do join on this str only. So what, see this, guys, I'm calling join method and I'm passing the str1 itself here, right? And now I'm calling that you should put a star in between. So I'm using, I'm going to join it there, guys, right? See this. And see this, guys, what will happen? What happened, guys? Can you explain this? What happened to you here on my screen? Right? Can you see, guys, that this time we are joining a string? And while joining a string, what it did? It took every letter from the string and in between, it put a star, right? एक letter लिया और star बीच में रखता चला गया. So, that is the case, right? So, Krish, don't worry about the size as of now. We'll explain later on. This is some advanced topic will be covered in some other, lecture, actually, right? So, guy Nandini, everything is str. There is no care, right? There is no care, right? So there is no care. right? So that is there, guys. Yeah, that can happen, Manoj. So we'll talk about later on, right? We'll talk about later on, right? Updates, that would be STR. Okay, guys, I have a last question. I should ask you a last question, and then we'll discuss something. Guys, what is this STR? Okay, guys, let me tell you. What would be the type if I do something like this? What would be the type? What do you say, guys? Will it be a STR or will it be an int? Most of the guys have, correctly answered it. Guys, listen. This is not integer. This is STR. Why it is STR? Because we are putting 1 and 0 under single quote. So guys, whenever you are putting these numbers under single quote, it is STR. So now you can see this, guys, this is STR. See this, guys? Can you get it now? See this, STR. And now see this, guys. I'm going to print it. I print it. Can you see, guys? That is this. Can you see output? Under single quote. And now I do one more thing, guys. 10. B is equal to 10. What would be the type in this case, guys? This would be the type B. This is going to be integer. And when I print B, guys, see this, guys. Can you see the difference now, guys? That this is STR and this is integer, right? Can you see the single quote around 10? Updesh, Shoran, right? So that is there. So guys, how was the day for you? I think मजा आया होगा आपको. You must have enjoyed it. Right. So now people are saying we enjoyed the class. Okay. Okay. What we can do, guys, because I think the today's session was a little lengthy session, so we can skip assignment for today. Dr. Sylvester, you want to skip the assignment?
Assignments, I think we should give them, sir. So let them read the assignments very easy. They can perform it, no issues.
Okay. So I think, guys, we can,
should I upload that on the drive? Once you are over with the class, I'll upload on the drive.
Okay. Sylvester, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am there. I can hear you also.
Pratyusha saying, sir, we have assignment. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let me give you the assignment. Okay.
So can you hear me, sir? Hello.
So guys, see, this is the free season, right? Guys, this is the free season, right? And season 8 actually. And let me explain if things are fine at my end. Guys, this is the day 1. And okay, guys, to begin with, guys, I'm going to explain 2 assignments for you today, guys. I'm going to explain 2 assignments for you, and I will put these assignments in the Google Drive as well, right? So a drive link is this, guys. Let me share the drive link with you, right? So see this, guys. So guys, this is the drive link. Okay.
So can you save the today's file?
Uploaded in the Google Drive, but let me explain the assignment for you guys. See this. Today's assignment is very simple and for beginners, right? The people who are already good at Python, they will find it a little repetitive, but those people who are new to Python, they should try it. So what is the first assignment, guys? We have a 2 assignment for you guys. What is the first assignment? Guys, you have to calculate the body mass index. guys, you have to calculate the body mass index. And for that, guys, what you have to do, you have to take input from the user. You have to take his weight and you have to take his height from the user and then calculate the BMI. Rest of the things are given there in the detail. So don't worry. You can later on go to the Google Drive and access this code challenge. I'm just explaining you. As the second assignment, guys, what you have to do, you have to create a ride cost calculator where you have to calculate the cost of a given ride. And for that, what would be given to you guys? You will have to, calculate, something. And what is the, calculation you have to do? You have to calculate the ride cost. So what is given? The problem statement is like this, that guys, you travel 80 kilometer to and fro in a day. So guys, this is something that you travel 80 kilometer to and fro in a day. The cost of the diesel per liter is 80 rupees, right? Your vehicle fuel average is this 18 kilometers per liter. Now you have to calculate the cost of driving per day to office. So for example, every day you are traveling 80 kilometers. The average, fuel average of your vehicle is 18 kilometers per liter. The price of the diesel per liter is 80 rupees, and you have to calculate the cost of driving per day to office. So these are the two assignments, guys. Hint is also given in between if you want. So these are the two assignments, guys, for you. I'm just going to copy paste them in the chat as well. So I'm going to copy paste them in the chat as well, guys. See this. So I think I can't paste it that because that is too much of text probably, and that's why things are happening like that. But let me try with the shorter one if that can happen. Yeah. So guys, that is the first assignment, and the second assignment coming for you is this, guys. See this. So these are the two assignments. Sylvester sir, are you back?
So I'm here only. Can you hear me,
sir? Put them in the
sir?
drive as well, guys. We'll put.
Can you hear me, sir?
So you can access. So guys, we'll put. Put them in the drive. Don't worry. Okay. How you can upload the solution, guys? Right. How you can. Sylvester sir, मैं शायद सुन नहीं पा रहा हूँ आपको. Just a minute.
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I think I'm not able to hear him. Sergi, can you speak again?
Can you hear me, sir?
Just a minute, hold on. Yeah, I think you can hear. I think I got some problem with my headphone probably.
No problem, no problem.
That may happen. Okay, don't worry. ठीक है सिल्वेस्टर सर, मैंने आपको सिर्फ ये बोल दिया है कि आप अपने असाइनमेंट्स को आज अपलोड कर दें. Okay guys, the assignment have been uploaded now. Sylvester has confirmed me. So guys, can you see we have got a new folder with the name day one, and there you will see the assignment, guys. So day one assignment.txt is there, guys. You got it now, guys, right? And the code is also, shared with you guys. The code is also shared with you, day1.txt. So guys, the code is shared in the text file, not .py, but you can get, you can see this, guys. If I double click on this, a lot of things, right? No, Dr. Sylvester, today my spider was giving a problem. I was not able to, save the files today. There was some issue. I need to fix that. मैं सेव नहीं कर पाया उनको. So आज की कहानी हमारी यहीं पे ख़त्म होती है. We close the story for today, guys, and I think you must be excited for tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we are going to cover control flow, if else, and while do this, right? So Sri Harini will no, you can't use two forward slashes as inline comment. No, you can't do that, right? Okay, guys, let me tell you how you can upload your assignments as well. So I'm just going to tell you that you can upload your assignments through a Google form, guys. So guys, this is the Google form, right? So this is the Google form through which, oh, just a minute, guys. Let me. Divya Rani, this assignment has been uploaded now. You refresh your Google Drive and you will get it. Let me explain this, guys, on browser. Guys, you have to open, this, guys. I think that should be there. Dot Lee, and this way, guys. I think, let me see what is the assignment that you can use. Sylvester sir, can you please quickly give me the link for that drive? Naveen, you can access the Google Drive. That link is shared with you in the chat window. So guys, this is the Google Drive link. If you didn't get it, this is this. Thank you, Nidhi. And Shreya, thank you for that. I actually got some issue with my spider. Don't worry. I'll just do it, guys. Oh, it got ignored. So guys, this is the link, where you can, submit your assignments, guys. So I'm just going to browser. This is a Google form, guys. And now using Google form, you can upload your assignments, right? If you have, developed a solution, right? रोहित, जब किसी फंक्शन को कॉल करते हैं तो फंक्शन के नाम के बाद पैरेंथेसिस लगाने ही पड़ते हैं. तो जब कॉल किया तो पैरेंथेसिस लगाया, जब उसकी हेल्प चेक की तो लगाने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी. रोहित, yeah. So yeah, Shukriya, right. So guys, this is the assignment submission form. You have to enter your email and a couple of other details, and then you have to create 2 separate py files, guys, right? And you have to upload them one by one, right? And you can write your assignments using a spider, and there you can save your files with a .py extension and upload them. So guys, when you fill this form and click on this add file, so guys, click on this add file button, and then select file from your device, click on this, and then you can choose your .py file that you want to upload. So you can upload that file. So let's say, guys, I have a .py file. Yeah, Rahul, you can do that. So guys, let me this is, let's say, guys, you want to see this, for example, you want to upload this .py file, right? So you can select this and open this, right? So it will get selected. Then you need to click on the upload button, guys. That will upload it, and then you can submit. So once that file upload is there, you can submit process, right? That will complete the assignment submission process, right? So that is there, and you need to choose the you can choose this, guys, right? You can choose which assignment you are uploading. You can select from drop down. Can you see, guys, when you click on this drop down choose, you have this body mass index, ride cost calculator, and this. So all of the assignments are given. You need to upload these first two assignments, Pragya, right? So that is the case, guys. Yeah, Nista, you have to fill 2 times. Guys, मैं अब इतना बोल चुका हूँ कि अब मेरी बोलने की शक्ति कुछ समय के लिए कम हो गई है. So uh, you can understand that because I have, continuously I've been, speaking for last 2 hours. Uh, you know, uh, so. If you have any question, still, if you have any question, guys, you can put on to Dr. Sylvester. That is there. Archie Jia Fukan Singh, sir, thanks a lot, sir, for your continuous efforts. Rohit Pawar Singh, sir, thank you very much, sir. Was a great session, and thank you for your effort. Soumya Sultan Singh, thank you, sir. Session was really good. Prigya Narang, I didn't get your question right. Hossein Dahod Singh, sir, thank you so much, sir, for today's class. Again, excited for tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, Hossein. Vijay Nayakwadi, no, copy is not there. Vijay, I think you're talking about some string function. रोहित शर्मा saying, okay guys, मुझे सिर्फ एक yes और no के through आप मुझे जवाब दे सकते हैं कि आज का session समझ में आया या नहीं आया. Did you get it or not? That's it, right? Because that is a much better way to get to know what is the people's feedback. So I'm getting a lot of count on yes. That's good. MBA Sumant Kumar saying, sir, your session was great. Sainath saying, thank you, sir, for your great effort. Okay. Preetham More saying, thank you, sir. Rishikesh Jha saying, call it a day. Yes, Tandon saying, yes, you rock, sir. Okay. Dhaya Paran, as you do import math, that will work for you. You don't need to copy anything or you don't need to install anything, right? Dhaya, you just need to say import math and math is working for you, right? So Vijay Mehta saying, sir, I got a lot of things for this session. Thank you. Sritam Achari, sir, thank you so much for your effort. Tomorrow I'll fix my spider. Today my spider was giving some issue to me. Shri Rakshi KL saying, thank you, sir, for interesting class. Okay. Abhishek Raj, line number 71 पर क्या हुआ यार मेरा spider close हो गया Abhishek, I lost that. Sorry for that. Ray saying, thanks, sir, totally enjoyed. Thank you, Ray. Somaya Sultan saying, should we install Kite in Anaconda? No need, Somaya. Somaya Sultan, I think. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. So Tabassum Ansari saying, absolutely, sir. Yeah, you have to upload 2 files, separate file for each, assignment. Vasudev Panda saying, yes, sir, excited for tomorrow's session. Okay. Smriti Ranjan Panda saying, sir, your teaching approach is very good. Brahma Varam Divya Sri, sir, thank you for giving this wonderful session to us. Tabassum Ansari saying, thanks a lot, sir. Okay. Shreya Ramesh saying, sir, thank you, sir, for teaching with a full smile. Yeah. Somaya Dawai will let you know the certificate, registration tomorrow. So guys, registrations for the certificate will start tomorrow, right? We will explain that how you can, go and, register yourself. Yeah, guys, I'm waiting for tomorrow's session as well. Suchit Reddy saying, thank you, sir. Learned a lot, new things today. Thank you. Yeah, Dhaya Puran, thank you. Dhaya says, I like to attend the session very much, sir. It was so informative. Thank you, Dhaya. So guys, I think now we can close it and we'll meet tomorrow at 4 p.m. again. And we'll discuss a couple of more interesting, stuff from Python. And you will love it. Khaza Mohiddin, feedback. Okay, Sylvester, some people want feedback link. Can you quickly give the feedback link to them? Yeah, Nandini, we also look forward for tomorrow's class. Thank you. Tanuku Nandini, I think. So, Dr. Sylvester, I'm leaving. I think you can close the session from your end. I'm just going for a break. I'll come after 10-15 minutes. Dr. Sylvester, close the meeting from your end. I would be leaving now. Take care. I think Akshada Padtare, can you post your question to Sylvester? Sarji, please announce that if they have some question to ask, they can throw them to
Guys,
Sylvester
if you
now.
have any questions, you can post on my chat. Okay. I've shared the feedback link, guys. Uh, Pradeep, what is the size of a string in Python? Pradeep, it's a different concept. It's not C. Okay, so you don't have a well-defined for string. Everything is in the form of your objects here. Okay, it's a different concept in Python. Jivita Ammu is saying couldn't get clearly. You told to take every second letter but skipping every second letter. Yeah, that's not a stepping, Jivita. The third parameter is stepping. How many steps you want to take? So two means it will be skipping one. Did you get it? So it will take the third character then. Yes, Shreya. When you click on the Google, on the link, okay, you'll get a pop-up over the Google Maps. That's the feedback link, Shreya. Okay. Pragya, these are all well-defined classes. It will not increase. It's all predefined. Okay. It's a 6 days program. Is it okay, Pragya? You'll learn a lot. Don't worry, Pragya. There is a lot to be learned in this 6 days. We'll be hosting this for the last 6 months, and we have trained more than 15,000 people on Python now in this lockdown. So you'll also enjoy it. Yeah, I know that, Pragya. Pradeep, we are not discussing the memory allocation in this session. It's some advanced topic. When you register for some advanced topic, we'll be talking there, not here, Pradeep. Okay? Wasim, if you don't have a PC and you want to do an assignment, you can use the Decoder app, DCODER, on your Android phone. Okay? Pragya, there's no internship now. It's over now. The summer internship is over now. Is it clear, guys? So, guys, if you don't have any questions, I'm closing the session now. Hope to see you tomorrow again now. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.